sir.
Home for us would be like temporarily.
Okay.
I'm like for us to get a brand new home. That's what I want.
Okay.
But for her body to get to a certain point, you know, we've been to like 20 homes.
If she has these sensitivities, she's always going to be sensitive to certain molds, because even outside these molds are present. Okay. So I just don't want to give you a misconception. It's just a house and we're going to detox her body and she's going to be good. She's always going to have sensitivities. We're in learning stages for her now to figure out what levels start to adhere her in a capacity that makes it unbearable, right? So she has sensitivities and she's going to know reactions to her body, whether the house is new or the house is old. Okay, so we just have to make sure that no water is penetrating inside of her home that she's living in, and no outside influence of air is coming in to the property that's changing the humidity in which she is living in. So whether you get this property or you build a new home, she's still going to look at these same things.
It's just, as we already talked about before, it is a lot. It's been a lot on us trying to find a home.
Yeah.
So I get what you're trying to say. Like, but I was just saying, like, hey, what are things that she's able to say? We're gonna have to work it somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it gotta come to some kind of like middle ground to be like, all right, I can deal with this, but these things, I need certain things fixed. Okay, I can deal with these things.
Well, let's talk about them again in depth and why each one of these things matter. I think you have great questions.
So, Miss Jennifer, do we go live in an RV?
No. So let's talk about it. Let's go through it one at a time, okay? So one, we can't have any penetrations in the roof line where water can enter in the house, where you can't see it. And I found where water can come in from the roof. The second thing, the HVAC system never being cleaned. I don't know if they had cats. I don't know if they had dogs. I don't know how they lived in their home. And there's dust and debris in the duct. We asked the right questions in the beginning. You know, has this property ever had any water leaks? And the answer was no. Well, guess what? There's indicators stating otherwise. These are all routine maintenance overlooked things.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I appreciate it.
I hear your frustration, and we are doing this together. She's just learning about these sensitivities because she lived in an apartment that took her to her breaking point to know that she is hypersensitive to this stuff. I mean, and you guys, you know, went through a lot trying to figure out what the issue was. I like the fact that it doesn't have a basement and there's only one penetration up in the attic. I think they gave you I think there's a new roof on it. You have me to protect you. That's all I'm doing is protecting you, and we're protecting your property. You're the ideal tenants.
No, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It was helpful for you when you say that it's not going to break their bank, because just like an everyday person who doesn't, like, we're not handy in the house. You know what I mean?
If they just did a new roof, they probably just didn't flash it correctly. And nobody went behind the roofer to check. Because, you know, you pay a professional for a service and you expect to get that service. So, you know, this is why inspectors have a job. You know, it's checks and balances. That's all. It's accountability. I will word it in a way that will be both beneficial to you and beneficial to the owners of the property.
Aww. Thank you so much. Like, I just want to hug you right now.
I got you. All right.
Sending air hugs.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You guys are going to be fine. You got me for life.
You didn't have to explain. You didn't have to, but we really appreciated you.
Absolutely. Please, let's just follow along and see if we can get them in this property. And I am quite sure once we point out the things that need to be done, that the rental property will do what needs to be done and get them in a healthy home. But absolutely the ideal tenants.